Good evening. As U.S. naval forces steam toward Venezuela's coast, the nation's citizens find themselves caught in a complex web of uncertainty, fear, and for some, even a flicker of hope. The deployment, which includes guided missile cruisers and other warships, follows intensified rhetoric from the Trump administration, denouncing President Nicolás Maduro and doubling a bounty on his head. Rumors of potential U.S. intervention are circulating widely, adding to an already palpable anxiety for a population grappling with over a decade of severe economic crisis, hyperinflation, and food shortages. Despite the mounting tensions and mixed signals from Washington, many Venezuelans are striving to maintain a sense of normalcy. Leisy Torcatt, a mother of three, expressed this sentiment, stating, "Our daily problems continue, but we cannot become paralyzed. We keep on going forward trying to work out our differences." However, there's a widespread feeling that events are largely beyond the control of ordinary citizens, especially after past large-scale protests failed to dislodge Maduro, and the opposition remains fractured. The U.S. administration's approach to Venezuela has been characterized by contradictions. While imposing sanctions that crippled the economy and led to an exodus of millions, the administration has also engaged in diplomatic overtures and granted licenses to U.S. companies like Chevron to operate in the oil-rich nation. Recent exchanges of detained individuals also suggest a degree of bilateral cooperation. Analysts like Jeff Ramsey of the Atlantic Council believe an invasion is unlikely, pointing to President Trump's past aversion to protracted conflicts and the potential negative repercussions across Latin America. However, others remain cautious, viewing the substantial naval buildup as indicative of a more hawkish policy, possibly influenced by figures like Secretary of State Marco Rubio. The White House maintains the deployment's objective is to deter drug trafficking, a claim met with skepticism by some, including Venezuela's UN Ambassador Samuel Moncada, who questioned the use of nuclear submarines for such a purpose. President Maduro, meanwhile, has bolstered his support base, calling for increased militia enlistments and deploying troops to the border. He dismisses U.S. claims about drug interdiction as baseless, highlighting that most cocaine originates in neighboring Colombia. Government supporters are openly demonstrating their loyalty, pledging to defend the country from what they perceive as foreign aggression. Amidst the political and military posturing, religious leaders and ordinary citizens urge a focus on immediate humanitarian concerns. Father Leonardo Marius implored his congregation to ignore the drumbeat of war, highlighting that 500,000 children don't have enough to eat. Conversely, businessman Javier Martin described the prevailing atmosphere in Caracas as one of fear, distress, uncertainty, a constant state of living, cornered every day. As the U.S. fleet draws closer, Venezuela remains on edge, waiting to see what the future holds. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, News Today.